You are watching UCU Focus TV.
Hello and welcome to Focus Personality. My name is Laura SMILEY. You might be wondering what Focus Personality is about. This is a platform where we bring not only students but people that have a long list of achievements. Today, I am honored to be in the presence of one of them. Hello.
Hello.
You can introduce yourself and let people know who you are.
Okay, Gerard Emmanuel Abura, a student at YIGA University, doing social work and social administration. Also the president of Para Councillors of YIGA University. Briefly, that's what I can say for now. Thank you.
So, someone may be wondering, because not everyone goes to Uganda Christian University. What do you mean by para counselors?
Okay, the para counselors are a group of people that go under a course which is taught at Uganda Christian University free of charge. It's a short free course. It's basically looks at the first aid givers of mental health. We can talk of a group of people who are the immediate people that you can easily access as students to help you out, relieve yourself on other mental health challenges.
Okay, so you had talked about mental health, and recently, for those who didn't know, we had a mental health run, which was last weekend on Saturday, and the Media Link Association was also in partnership with the para counselors. So, what made you come up with such an idea?
Okay, the mental health run, basically, it was a run that really looked at creating awareness to various people and telling people that really you can promote a better mental health through physical exercises. The background of this run, we looked at a situation where at Uganda Christian University or in different universities or different communities, we look at a situation where an idle mind shouldn't be kept into someone. We look at how can someone get rid or how can someone do exercise to make sure they can promote a better mental health. So we looked at a situation where the university is the best place where you see there's a lot of social interactions, you have a lot of things that you look at the university, but still it's the same place where you get all these some other mental health issues like stress, depression and a lot of things.
Yes.
So we looked at what can we really do to make sure we try at least to create awareness to each and every student concerning mental health. So we looked at the mental health run. At least we thought that would really reach out to different people, different societies and different institutions outside there to make sure we can at least try to promote a better mental health through physical exercise and also create awareness.
Okay, wonderful. So are there like achievements that you have seen firsthand, because it was just recently and maybe sometimes you can see these things long term, but are there things that you have seen that, okay, I didn't know it would create such an impact?
Okay, first of all, I really want to appreciate everyone who participated for the mental health run. The mental health run really was an impact to each and everyone's life, because one of it is like most of the students got to know that Uganda Christian University has a counseling service. So they got in touch, and some of them they actually are having sessions with different counselors. Some of them they have approached the para counselors to help them out in their various situations. And also, secondly, at least people have gotten to know that it's better you would really go and do some physical exercises to make sure you can reduce on some of the other disorders that you might be having in your mind, stress, depression. That can really at least help to relieve you. So really, I believe the run has been really so impactful to each and every one of us, me inclusive, and various people. Yeah.
So for the people that have had that, para counselors, it's about helping out people with with mental health. Are there any other specific activities that you have had or that you plan on having as president of the para counselors?
Okay, we have had various initiatives as para counselors. First of all, we have a campaign called Padagal campaign that we always do it every year. It's once a year, and we look at reaching out to each and every region. So far, we have reached out to two regions, that is Eastern Uganda and then northeastern part of Uganda, that's Karamoja. And we plan next year we shall, God's willingly, go to Western Uganda to impact people's lives. We have our different talks that really have different talks online to make sure at least we can educate and encourage or motivate some other people outside there who are still not well versed with issues concerning mental health. And then our third initiative is the mental health run that we look at it becoming a yearly annual run starting next year. And then there's one upcoming event that we're looking at. We're looking at having a symposium of or concerning drug substance use. We want to invite various people, various institutions should be represented with their different personalities, so that really we can come and then we talk. We can raise our voice together concerning drug misuse. Yeah.
Okay, so are there any challenges like okay, how you have like these activities that you are planning, para council, I mean, sorry, the mental health run and reaching out to different regions. Are there any challenges that you might be facing as, let's say, a society or as a club in school, maybe that will limit you in a way?
Okay, the limitation that we always have mostly it's in terms of fundings to fund our activities. Like for instance, I may look at the mental health run where we looked at providing free kits to each and every individual that had to participate. It really costed us a lot, but then we will try and we look for the best ways to get rid of them. That's why we always try to bring in partners. We had the UCU Media Link Association, we had Red Cross present with us, we had the Break Free Counseling Hub present. We had a number of sponsors that came in to help us get rid of these challenges. And also sometimes what maybe we'll have is like delay in maybe processing other various things, maybe during administrative confirmation messages or all that. We'll get those challenges of delay that really sometimes delay processing our activities. Basically, I think those are the two challenges maybe that we meet when we're carrying out these activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and the issue with funds is there a way, because it affects most of us, even if you're a big institution, even though you are a small association, funds is an issue. Is there a way para councillors is looking forward to working on something that will help them in the near future or future, that will help them with that funds issue?
All right, thank you so much. As the para counselors, we look at something, we look at the future. Apparently, I may say we have started a project of bookmaking. We have so far made a number of books, around 500 books, that we teach each and every para counselor on how to make the books. Now, these books, once they are made, we can sell them to the students and we get really some fundings from it, and we can use it to promote other activities of ours. And then also, as we talked of the Pada Girl campaign, yes, we really also actually teach people on how to make those reusable pads. Now, when we make these pads, at times we have organizations that always buy these pads. Yes. When we sell these pads to them, at least we can get some profit, and then we can as well use that money to fund our different activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is quite interesting. So we have heard so much about para counselors and okay, we have heard so much about like the leadership that you are organizing and the association. So let's go to the personal side. Is there now you're the leader, you're the president. What made you really push or go into leadership?
Basically, sometimes leadership it's about the desire to lead people. First of all, you need that desire to lead, and then you have that humanitarian heart of supporting and helping the people around you. Yes. And so, as I looked at that, I'm a social worker, and I really look at the situation where the number of challenges that people face, or there are a lot of issues that need to be resolved. So that's the first desire that pushed me, that if I really can stand for my people, if I can stand for my students, if I can stand for my people, I will try to get them into a better position or improve on their well-being. That's really some of the things that really motivated me to go into leadership.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the para counseling presidential position, was it the first thing that you went for?
Basically, at UCU, I have gone through a number of positions because my third position at UCU was I was a class representative of my class when we just joined. And from there, that very first semester, I had to become the speaker of Social Work Students Association. And that I went back to my home, that's the Langan Students Association, where I had to acquire a position also as the speaker of Langan Students Association. That very year, through God's grace, I had to join the guild government, where I was appointed as the Deputy Minister of Gender and Social Affairs under the leadership of His Excellency Domba Timothy. Uh, During that course, it's 2023 that I had to stand in as a guild aspirant. 2023, though God's willingly, I didn't make it, but still we are still serving the students. And then the para councillors president, I've now been a president for 3 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
some of you might think it's a small job and it's like months, and then after you hand over. So you have talked about it being you've been a president for 3 years. Ha, it's I cannot say how do you make it, but we shall ask that question for those of you who want to enter leadership but do not know how to involve yourself. So you have talked about all these things that you have tried, tried and have even succeeded. Is there anything that you want to add? Are there things that you specifically want to add onto that big CV or list of things that you have accomplished?
Okay. Basically, that might be actually out of the institution. That I also look at 2026 as vying for the post of MP, Northern Uganda, Youth MP, Northern Uganda. And God's willingly, if all goes well, we'll see the best ways we can work with the youth. Yeah.
Okay. He's really passionate about people and helping out. So you've talked about entering parliament, working with the youth, especially from your region. Do you have specific? You can start call your campaign now. Like a few things that you plan to do. Like a few. You do not have to say the whole list, but a few things you want to do.
Basically, when we talk about the youth are the largest group of people that is in this country, Uganda. Basically, all I need from the northern youth members, it's first of all, we need a lot of cooperation. We need that unity. We need to bond the youth of northern Uganda. Once we bond the people or the youth of northern Uganda, we really find it so easy for us actually at times to strategize and we plan together to make sure we achieve specific goals that as the growing youth, we need. And then now, what we really look at, we look at the recognition of the youth in the different particular areas. Sometimes you see particular jobs, the youth are neglected just because of their age and their experience. But then you find very passionate youth who can really do better than those who are in the office. So we're looking for the best ways. How can we see that the youth are also given opportunities to fit into their particular passions, and then we can push this Uganda all together. So we all need the youth into our lives because these are the people, these are the fresh blood that really can help us best in our various situations. So I look at how best we can first unite them, and then how, on which situation can we put them into to make sure we also excel as the youth. Yeah.
That's incredible. Big goals, big wins. So as we are ending, is there anything that you would really want to tell someone who wants to join leadership, or is a leader already but is struggling with leadership? Maybe pulling people together, they are pulling strings, people don't want to listen. It's hard. So is there anything that you would like to tell those people, like a word of advice?
Okay, what I can say about the people who really wish to pull in for leadership, basically the first thing I would say is like leadership is something that comes from God, and you can't really force leadership. And then, as you're being a leader, as you that passionate person that wants to be a leader, at least be a leader who is be an action leader. You're not going to hold a position and you claim you're a leader, yet you're not seen doing what you needed to do. So be at least an action leader. And also, leadership, basically sometimes people misunderstand leadership. People go in to benefit in leadership, yet you went into leadership to help the people down there. So basically, your first priority as a leader is like you need to go in for what you are aiming at for the people that you're leading, or for your subjects. Other benefits, really, it's something that comes like a by the way. after when you have helped your subjects. So basically, my advice will go to the people who are vying for leadership positions. Please, let's look at our subjects first before we bring in our private benefits. Yeah, basically that's what I can say.
Any last words for anyone? Any thank you remarks? Any last thing that you would want people to know or share with anyone?
Okay, I just really want to appreciate everyone who is standing together to make sure we push in the ideologies of the youth, make sure to better in our communities. Basically, we can't do alone, but it's through me, through you, through us that we can really push our different ideologies to different areas, and then we can excel all together to improve our well-being. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Thank you too for coming through and letting people know more about you. As you've heard it from Abura Emmanuel, President of Para Councillors here at Uganda Christian University, this has been an episode worth watching and worth waiting for. I remain Laura Smiley, but do not forget to please like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms. That is UCU Focus TV. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
You are watching UCU Focus TV.